Hello everyone, I am Juan Mahaber and I am back again with another Subnetting and Network Impact Katrisa video. So, before we get started, we are going to be connecting this network here. Now, before I get into the video, I did up a draft or a first draft of what we are going to be doing. So let me give you an idea. So this network here is fully connected. As you can see, we have all the connections. It is fully connected. So let's go into the first router. As you can see, we have already connected this network. Second router, network is connected. And we have connected our two PCs together. As you can see, going to command prompt and we have our connection there. We have all our packets that was sent was received, which is our goal for this project, guys. We need to see that all our packets were sent. Okay, right? They were sent, zero loss. So I am going to show you how we got to this status in Packet Tracer. So let's go. I have a new document here. Right. So again, before I get started, I would like to say that when you are working with Packet Tracer, please make sure that you label all your IP addresses, your PCs, your routers. Make sure you have your networks on standby right there, because it is going to make your life easier to work with, and it is also going to give you, it's not going to make the work jumble. You're actually going to have a clear view of where you're working at, right? So we have our PC, which you can find right here in PCs. We have our switches, where you can find here, right? We use PT switch, and we have our routers, where you can find right here, PT router. So I've already set them out, and let's get started. So let's first start with our connection. So the connection for this network is going to be copper straight through. So it's going PC1, fast Ethernet, to switch, fast Ethernet 1. Then we're going to go from switch to fast Ethernet 1 to router, fast Ethernet 00. Then we're going to go again, same thing on this side, fast Ethernet 0 to fast Ethernet 01. And we are going to go to fast Ethernet 11 to fast Ethernet 00 on the router. Now, connecting the router is a little slight different connection. What we are going to be doing is we are going to be using a serial DCE cable, right? So we are going to use serial 2.0 by serial 2.0. Perfect. So we are on a status right now, right? We have our PCs connecting to the switches. Great, that's good so far. So let's go and configure our PCs. So what we will be doing for this is config desktop. We're going to go into desktop IP configuration, and we are going to just enter these values here. Now bear in mind our subnet mask is going to be 225.255.255.255.224. Sorry. Okay. Let's put in our IP address for the first one, which is going to be 192.168.1.34. Our subnet mask is going to be 255.255.255.224. Our default gateway, as you can see here, DG default gateway for this PC is going to be 192.168.1.33. Great. Exit that. Let's go on to PC2 now. Desktop IP configuration, and we are going to enter the IP address as stated here and our same subnet mask we have above. So our IP configuration, our IP for this, is going to be 192.168.1.98, and our subnet mask is going to be 224. Our default gateway is going to be 192.168 1.1.97. Okay, great. So now that we have those set there, I want to say, to start off, our given network as shown here is 192.168.1.0/24, and the new network is 192.168.1.0/27, which is right. We got a magic number of 32, and our subnet mask is going to be right here as stated 255.255.255.224. Now, I do not want to waste a lot of time on this video. If you would like to see how we worked out subnet masks and everything, you can check that in one of my previous videos. So, now that we have our PCs configured, it's time to configure the router. Now, using the command line interface, or CLI for short, we are going to configure this routers. So let's go on router 1. Right, we're going to go CLI. Great. And what you want to do here is enter no. Enter. Okay, let's widen this a little bit. Okay, great. Enter again, and we are going to use privilege exec mode, which is going to be enable, or enable, right? And we are going to go into global configuration, which is going to be conf t. Enter. Now let's give this router a host name of R1. So we're going to put host name R1, right? R1. Now it is also great to label your routers the same name you're putting here, not the default name that it comes with. Okay, host name R1. Okay, so now we're gonna set the IP address for the fast Ethernet port, which is gonna be F0/0, right? Make sure that's correct. That is not correct. Sorry, it's going to be INT F0/0. Before clicking enter, guys, always double check your lines to make sure that they are correct, because it is going to be a little hard to go back in the end. Okay, so after that, now let's enter the IP ISS, right, of 192.168. Let's see, 1.33. Right, we're going to use the default gateway for PC1 as the IP address here, and we are going to put our subnet mask, which is going to be 255.255.255.224. Let me just make a second and double check, see if it's correct. 192.168.1.3 corresponding 255.255.2. Right, good. Then you're gonna click enter and no shut. Enter, enter again. Now we are gonna go exit, enter. Now, okay. So let's set the serial ports for this. So we're gonna put S2/0, right? And after, okay, right, I did something wrong. So it's gonna be INT S2/0. I do not know why I keep forgetting that INT, but that is very important, as you can see. Okay, so let's put the IP address. Right, we're gonna go with 192.168.1.65. I would believe it was 19. One second, let me just double check that again to make sure we are correct. Yes, we are correct. 192.65, and we are going to put our subnet mask after 255.255.255.224. Let me just double check to make sure. INT, right? IP address. Okay, great. So afterwards, now let's set a clock rate. So for this code, you are going to put in clock rate. Let's give it a clock rate of, let's say 64,000. Right, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay. CLOCK, always check your words, always check your spelling, your spaces, guys, always. Enter, no shot. Right, enter, and we're gonna go exit, enter, exit, EX, see, problem there, EXIT, right? Exit, sorry, not exit, enter, enter, and afterwards let's save this, which is copy, run, START, right? Just gonna be enter, enter, great. We have OK there. So, okay. So, since we have established a connection between PC1 and router 1, as you can see here, you see all the triangles here are green. Let's go on to router 2 now and see if we can get a connection between PC2 and router 2, okay? So we're gonna do same process, okay? Nothing is gonna change except the IP addresses, so we're gonna go no, enter, great. Let's widen this a bit so you can, perfect. Enter again. We're gonna go with the privileged exec mode, which is gonna be enable or en, enter. Global config, which is conf t, enter, right. So let's give this a name of host name of, let's say R2, because we have R1. You cannot have two of the same names in one network, so right. So let's go int f0/0. Make sure that's correct because I messed up this in the past. Int, correct. Nice, man. Nice. We're on a track. So let's give it an IP address of, let's say right here, the default gateway. Right, good. So this is going to be 192.168.1.97, right? And we put in our subnet mask 255.255.255.224. Make sure your spaces are correct, points are in place, perfect. Enter. So after this, we're gonna go no shut. Enter, enter. And what we're going to do is exit, enter. Now we are going to add in the serial port. Same thing, like same thing as what we just did. So int s2/0, enter. We're gonna give it the IP address of 192.168.1. Let's see. Okay, 192.168.1.66. Right, and we're gonna put the subnet mask as 255.255.255.25. Oh no, 224. Okay, let's make sure that's correct. 192.168.1.66. Right, 255, 255, right, 254, 224. Enter. And we're gonna go no shut again. Enter, enter. And we are gonna go exit, enter, exit again, enter, enter. Okay, and let's now do the same thing as copy, run, start, enter. Great. So we are on OK there. Okay. Okay, so far we have established connections, or we have connected the PCs to the router, but we did not connected the PCs to the PC. So this is how we are going to do this, right? We are going to be, so for that, we're going to need to be setting up a route, okay? So let's go back into router 1. Right, okay. Before I go back into router 1, as you can see here, we have established a full connection so far with the devices, but now we need to connect the PC1 to PC2. Okay, so let's write in here. Is this the last thing? Yes, I believe. Okay, enter. So we're gonna go back into the global config mode, which is gonna be conf conf t. Enter. Right. So we're gonna put IP route. Now for first timers, this is gonna be a little bit confusing to view. So pay careful attention as to what we are doing, right? 192.168.1.9. Let's give it 96, right? 96. Okay, oh my lord. Okay. Space, and we are gonna add our subnet mask, which is 255.255.255.224. Now, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add 192.168.1.66. Okay. Yes, yes, that's correct. Enter. And we're gonna go no shut. Enter. R1 config. Let's go exit. Enter. Enter. Oh my lord. What did I click there? Okay. So I make a mistake and click something there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video while this is translating, and I will come back to you guys. Okay, so before I continue, I wanted to show you guys something. If by any chance you misclick a wrong button on your keypad and this were to come up here, do not worry about that, okay? That, just let it finish, and once you see R1 number sign come back up, you can continue your program, okay guys? So let's see where did we end at. So we finished at exit. Okay, so let's go copy, run, start, enter, enter. Right, so we see we got okay here again now. So let's exit here. Let's go back into our router 2. Okay, at router 2 now we are going to go same procedure, the global config mode, which is conf t, enter, and we are going to put the IP route as 192.168. Let's do 1.32. I believe, yes, that's correct. So we're gonna put the subnet mask of 255.255.255.224. Right afterwards, we are gonna add in 192.168.1.65. Enter. Right, exit, enter. Okay, enter again, and let's put copy, run, start, enter, enter. And guys, what I have to tell you, that's all for this network. So if I am correct and my skills have been applied to this network, we should have established connection between PC1 and PC2. So you may be wondering, okay, well, we just entered everything there, but do we even know that it is connected together? Well, there is a way to know that if it is connected together, and I am going to show you that now. So if you want to know if two PCs here are connected, what you are going to do is, let's say let's do PC1 for example, right? We're going to go into command prompt, and all we are going to do is say ping, and we are going to do PC1 192.168.1.98. Okay, enter. Right, let's see, will this work? Okay, request timeout, reply. Okay, so you can see here now we have sent 4 packets, but we received 3 packets and we lost one. Now this is nothing to worry about because this is your first route on this, okay? Your first transfer, sorry. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna do it again. Let's do it again. Ping 192.168.1.98. So we are gonna do the same exact thing here, alright? Enter, and we have instant reply. That's it. We have instant reply. So we sent 4 packets and we received 4 and we lost none, which is exactly what we are looking for. That is how you know that your network has established a proper, efficient connection. Okay? And your codings were correct and everything worked. So now let's go on. Right? Okay, let's go to PC2 now. Okay? And what we are going to do is we are going to be doing the same thing to see if, so we know that we can send from PC1 to PC2, but do we know if we can send from PC2 to PC1, which we're going to try now. So ping 192, right, dot 168.1.34. And if I am correct, this should get instant replies. And yes, instant reply. Send 4, received 4, we lost none. So, I believe it is safe to say that this is a fully functional network. Our routings, our static routes, our subnettings were correct. All our connections has been correct. All our configurations has been correct as shown. So guys, that's it for this video.